Hi, I'm from Showboat.com, and we asked our readers what they'd like to know from the actors here, and they asked us to ask you guys, has True Blood changed your life, and if so, how?
Well, I can pay rent now. And my father's glad about it. I can pay rent. I've gained weight because I eat consistently now. It hasn't been a big change, only in that, you know, having obviously paid my own bills, I'm not struggling as much as I did when I first started acting. And, you know, having to be careful with certain people, because some of the fanatic fans get a little out of hand. But only that I make more money. I make more money and I can take care of my family now, which is good.
Hello.
Yes.
I was just wondering if you could talk a little bit about, you went to school with Regina?
I did.
And could you talk about that a little bit? About your friendship with her, and then you have working on True Blood together?
We're good friends, so it was crazy that, you know, we're 3 years out of school and we're playing cousins on the show. But a funny story about Regina, I know I'm going to get in trouble for telling it. We're very, 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 very good friends. Her husband went to school with us also at Juilliard. We went to go see a play in New York. And Regina was stopped by the police because they thought she was a hooker. Because Regina, you know, of course, Regina has a body out of this world. And it was in the summertime, so she had on some shorts up here. She had on like this nice shirt. And the police actually stopped her. What's going on? She's a first-year student at the Juilliard School. She is not on the corner trying to get with money. Funny story. She's going to get upset that I told her that. She's going to read it somewhere. Call me. What's up? What the hell did you tell me? No, we're very good friends. My sister was murdered my third year at Juilliard, and Regina and I were supposed to go off and do a play together. And I couldn't do it. It was during the summer. But she was sort of my representation there to be like, well, you can't be here because for obvious reasons. And she has sort of always been in my therapy process. Because when my sister was murdered, I sort of checked out of school. And Michael Kahn told me that, you know, you're not really doing anything in school. And I said, well, yeah, because my mind is somewhere else. And he gave me the option of either being kicked out, or he said, well, whatever you need to do, I'll help you do it. And I said, I'll do a play. And I did a play, a whole lot of readings about it, and Regina was one of the main people involved all the way to the end. I'm still working on domestic violence stuff. People think I'm crazy. And she's always one of the main people who will come out and help me still. So yeah, she's a very, 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 very good friend of mine.
Hi Nelson, how are you doing? Right here.
Oh.
Was it really difficult to film the scene where you're chained in the first episode of the second season?
At first it wasn't difficult. I'm not one of those actors that come in and have to like relive a bad experience and all that stuff. I just go in and do the work. But with that scene, because it was also graphic and the body looked real, it just creeped me out. So it was only difficult in that the body looked real, all the blood, and, you know, it was cold and wet and stanking. So it was only difficult in that respect.
Nelson, where is it going to lead between you and Eric? Is there something going on, or?
You talking about in real life, or? No, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Eric, well, Alex said his intention was that Eric is is attracted to Lafayette's character because of Lafayette's entrepreneurship. But we never intended for there to be anything funny between the two characters. But it's something to explore, I think. Maybe Alan will go there. Have a dream or something, I don't know.
I know, son. Do you think it would be funny to have to play being a vampire? Would you like that part?
Not now. No, I think one of the things that make Lafayette is the fact that he's human and he can do as much as he does in terms of his survival skills. If he's a vampire, I think he'll be an evil, cruel dude because he'll be, the power I think will go to his head. Eventually, I think Alan will make him a vampire, but probably not until the 7th or 8th season. Hopefully, y'all continue to watch. And blog and all that stuff. And buy the DVDs. As Alan's shameful. Like, buy the DVDs.
Nelson?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'm very sorry for your loss, for your sister. You mentioned that you work with, do you work with charities for violence against women or just violence against people? Do you have a charity that you work with?
I do. Whenever I do anything in domestic violence or child molestation, Holly Berry has an organization in Southern California called the Genesis Center. And I always work with them when I do something. And the proceeds, of course, go to them. More importantly, they come out with all their resources and make it the delightful event on behalf of the cause. Because domestic violence is an epidemic worldwide, particularly in America because it's so taboo. And we still don't want to deal with the fact that some of us beat our women or children in secret. So it's just a destructive secret in America. But yeah, it's called the Genesis Center. It's a wonderful organization. It's the biggest in Southern California. It's the longest. They do great things like they'll actually take a whole family and put them in a safety house. Because the statistic is, a woman is most likely to get murdered if she leaves, which is a horrible statistic. And to me, it says something about our law system if our police can't. But at the Genesis Center, what they do is the woman can call and say, "Listen, I need to get away from my husband," and they'll actually sneak in and take the whole family out and put them in a safety house where the husband can have no contact and can't get to the family. So it's a wonderful organization. And Halle Berry brings a lot of money in because, of course, she's been through it with,